Do you want to get into the short-term rental business but you don't own any property of your own? By now, it's no question that real estate investing has always been a very profitable industry. Now, obviously, you could simply ask a family member or friend who owns a couple of houses if he or she might be willing to let you rent out their home. But what if I told you that you could actually do the same practice with complete strangers on Airbnb using rental arbitrage? It's great when you find someone, but where do you go from there? Stay till the end of this video because I'll tell you exactly how to make money on Airbnb without owning a property, from getting set up to listing out rentals in your name and even getting bookings on your own. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you stay updated every time we drop a new video. Now, the first thing you've got to do when starting an Airbnb business is to get acquainted with the platform. You have to know what you're stepping into before starting. What is Airbnb? What does it entail? How does it work? And how are the profits made? Those are some of the few things you should know before getting in. Start getting acquainted with short-term rentals. People go on vacation in various countries and they all need places to stay while on a trip. Not everyone has a luxury hotel or beach house near their favorite visiting spots. Airbnb provides them with a more affordable short-term residence ranging from a day to a couple of months, or even a yearly reservation like you would with a normal rental property. Rather than renting an unfurnished building, Airbnb hosts rent out their furnished homes to individuals looking to stay for a short time. Basically, you're granting accommodation and amenities to your prospective guests. Now keep watching because I'll tell you how you can do this using other people's property. Start and register your rental business as an LLC. It's not every day you see landlords on Airbnb willingly allow a stranger to sublet their property with nothing to show for. You never want to just ask permission to use it. So the idea is to create a rental business that you own. Get a business name, and if you get a location, that's fine. But if you can't, it's totally fine. Trust me, it's not necessary. Here comes the registering part. File for an LLC. You will be presented as more professional, and this makes your business registered and eligible for corporate leases and tax benefits. You can also build a business credit score, which you can use to furnish. We'll talk more about this later. Registering your business also detaches any future damage to your personal name. You can file for an LLC on LegalZoom.com, so you can rent Airbnb houses under your business name. Make your business verifiable. After getting your business registered, the next thing you want to do is to make your business legit and confirmable. You should make your business known online, which makes people aware. Now, you don't need a big budget for ads. You could simply purchase a domain name for your business's website and create your business landing page. Now, if you're not quite techie, you have no idea what I'm saying, I've got you covered. You can also buy a domain name for your business on GoDaddy.com or Google Domains. As for creating your landing page, you could hire a designer on Fiverr.com. Your cost will depend on the quality of the page you want and the designer's experience. For your About page section, you could add your Instagram handle or phone number, or any other secondary means you would want them to reach you with, and any other extra info you want to provide them with. Simple as that, you're all set up online. The next thing to do is to get a hosting house. Now, how do we get an Airbnb house? Here, you've got two options. You could rent a house off landlords who want to make passive income with their extra houses by creating a win-win situation for both parties. Or you could look for people who have tried Airbnb without guidance and failed miserably. Then you can present them with hope while restarting for them with the tips you learned from this video. Stay until the end because I'll explain exactly how to go about doing this for you. When renting houses for landlords, you want to make them as sure as possible that they can trust who they're handling over their house too. You'll also be taking care of any maintenance charges after bookings have been made. They have to trust and rely on you before giving you their home, even if it is one they haven't been in for a while. To do this, you must enlighten them on who you are, who you serve, which is the Airbnb customers you are providing experiences and accommodations for. They need to know how they can easily get in contact with you. Also, give them your website so they can go through it and see you're an actual business owner looking to maximize profits. That way, you can create a win-win situation for you both so you can see what both parties are getting. When you and the landlords finally agree on the conditions of your contract, please ensure to get it in physical form so you have physical documentation of said contract. On the other hand, you can lease a house if you're not interested in renting from landlords. Since your business is a registered one, you can get a corporate lease and get yourself a house. I should also add that you don't need to delay getting on with your plans before filing for an LLC. Now you've got a house, the next thing is furnishing. How to easily furnish an Airbnb property. Now, most Airbnb houses are furnished based on the experience you want to be providing for your guests. It could also be based on the area your house is in, or whatever theme you feel, or your interior decorator, if you can get one, feels is the right decor for your home. Your cost on this will depend on the size of your property and your location. Business lines of credit and corporate leases can cover this. Also, get a professional photographer to take pictures of your home for future listings. Photos taken by a professional come out way better than the average photos done on a smartphone or cheap camera. It makes the spaces come out wider and with better pixels. Of course, it would be edited but not edited to create a false impression of the house you are hosting, but to capture attention. If you're in a hurry to either list or enter photos for new listings, it's fine to use your phone, but ensure that it is replaced with photos taken by a professional. Spend that money. Trust me, it will be the biggest return on investment you'd ever get, as requests are more likely to come in with those. You need to study the market. When you study the market, you get acquainted with the demand, occupancy, and even the nightly rates of other rentals in your area, which helps you set your prices. Tourism has an awesome role to play. Ask yourself why your guests would want to be in your location. A website called AirDNA helps you achieve this with ease. As a homeowner, pricing is a very huge factor, as a high price can scare customers away, and a low one can reduce your possible profit. When setting prices, it is very important to take into account the various peak seasons and periods that best suit a particular price. You have to research the competitive market to get an idea of what the pricing range should be. Now, doing this every time you want to make a new listing or getting a new customer or for a particular season can be stressful and will take time, which is you losing potential money. But that is when you could sign up for automated pricing. Price Labs or Beyond are sites that offer automated pricing, which will be helpful once you get some experience under your belt. How do you get 5-star reviews? After you list and get bookings, do well to satisfy your guests to get good reviews. Also, remember to engage with the reviews politely, whether they are good or bad. When you've gotten good reviews for that single home and you want more passive income, you can repeat the process by getting a new one from other landlords, or you can help other hosts who have failed Airbnb homes, as we mentioned earlier. Those that have bad or no reviews, those who have listed and haven't gotten any bookings, and even those who tried Airbnb without guidance and failed. Offer them hope and create a win-win situation for both parties, and continue thriving from not owning a property to renting and managing multiple Airbnb homes. Now, don't get me wrong, all of this sounds great, but this is just the beginning. If you want to learn exactly how to put all of these tips together and truly see success in making money on Airbnb without owning property, watch this video next, where I'll give you a breakdown on how to approach landlords using rental arbitrage. Click the video on the screen now, and I'll see you in the next one.